I'm going to describe the benefits of reliability and predictability in the cloud. Now, it's important to understand the difference between reliability and predictability for the AZ-900 exam, so keep that in mind. For reliability, the important thing is to be able to recover from a single failure. We need to be able to recover from a failure and have it continue functioning, no matter what type of resource or software it is. So it's a very important part of Microsoft's Azure framework when it comes to making sure that the customer is always being taken care of by having the resource up and running. It doesn't always work, but it works most of the time. Then we want to make sure that we're serving the client. So if you're reserving a resource that, say, is a website where clients connect to that, you want to make sure that they're always up. You want to make sure they are reliable. Now, predictability is a slightly different type of term that you're going to need to understand the difference between predictability and reliability. You need to predict the need for resources. So instead of making sure that the resource continues to stay up in case there's any problem with one of the copies of those resources, predictability says we need to make sure we know how many resources are going to be needed for this resource. For instance, let's take a virtual machine once again. We need to predict how many resources, how much RAM, how much CPU, how much hard drives, and the speed of the hard drives, of course, as well. So if we predict this incorrectly, we can either vertically scale by adding more resources, or we can horizontally scale by adding additional virtual machines. Either way, this can be automatically set up, or it can be manually created. Now, for automatic to work, you need to enable something called auto scaling, load balancing, and high availability. And then all these different things will happen for you. So that way it takes the labor out of predictability out of the equation, because Microsoft's going to automatically do this. Now, if you don't have auto scaling turned on, that's okay. You can still manually vertically scale or horizontally scale your resources as needed.